Hi everyone, I'm back and I'm here to do a long overdue haul video of several luxury items that in and of themselves they're kind of basic and may not be super exciting to see individually, but I think collectively this might be an interesting video for many of you. I know that this is exactly the kind of video that I like to watch. Please forgive the choppiness of this video. As I said, these things were bought over several months, so I'm gonna piece together several videos so you'll notice me wearing different clothes. Hopefully that doesn't bother anyone, but I just wanted to get in all of these items into one video. So the first two pieces that I got, I ordered from Selfridges in London. That process in and of itself can be an entire video, and I don't want to speak badly about the process, nor do I want to discourage anyone from ordering from Selfridges, so I will keep my opinions to myself, but I'll just say that it was a pretty unpleasant buying experience. The first two things that I got were from Louis Vuitton. They are pretty basic items, nothing thrilling, but these were items that have been on my wish list for a while. I really did not want to pay US prices with tax, and so many of the bags that are sold in the US are made in the US, and I just take real issue with paying import fees for items that were made here. Several essays have told me that the prices in the US are so much more expensive than in Europe because companies have to pay import fees. Well, I don't really get that. I'm sure there's something that I'm missing, but I don't really get the whole import fees argument for items that are made in the USA. Anyway, so that's just my own personal pet peeve. So I decided that I wanted a made in France item that cost less. So that was my rationale with buying from Selfridges. So here it is. Here's my first item. As you see, it's a Neverfull in the MM size in the monogram print. So as I said, really basic, but it's something that I really wanted since I use my Damier Ebene Neverfull so much, and I'm wearing out the canvas. So I really wanted another one. I didn't want to buy another Damier Ebene since that one is still going strong, but I've learned a lesson about not rotating my bags. You really do need to give these bags a rest. They are really durable, but they're not indestructible. I bought this as my summer bag, and this is as summery of a color as I can get for an everyday bag here in New York. This bag gets banged around, dragged by my toddler, and I've been using it a lot. I've had to baby wipe it several times from just dirt and grime, not because I'm trying to protect the vachetta. I don't care about rain spots or anything like that, but it really does get dirty because I don't baby it. And the inside, as you can see, is the cherry color, and it's filled with SLGs. And as you can see there, it's Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. So I was able to get a brand new made in France piece for about $300 less than what I would have paid in the US for a made in the USA Neverfull. So here's the next item that I got. Again, another really basic piece, but one that I was going to get anyway. I could probably have found this made in France here in the US, but since I was getting the Neverfull from London and this was significantly cheaper there, and I wouldn't have to pay any more in shipping. I just went ahead and got this as well. Here is the receipt, and they do deduct the VAT. Shipping was about 40 pounds. So here's the receipt. You can see the Neverfull was 710 pounds, and the mini pochette was 175. So after they removed the VAT, the mini pochette was, I think, 145 or 147, and the Neverfull was 596 pounds. So all in all, it was cheaper than if I had even bought these items pre-loved in the US. My first Neverfull I bought in Europe in, I think, 2010, and I paid 550 or 560 US after the conversion and the VAT deduction. So it was very hard for me to buy a Neverfull again for these prices. I really did not want to spend more than $1,000 on another Neverfull. This was slightly over that after the conversion and the taxes and the VAT and all of that, but I was still comfortable paying that price since used Neverfull MMs can sell for $1,100. And as far as the mini pochette, I really did not want to spend more than $200 US on this. Roughly the price of a clay, because I think of it as a big clay. And I ended up spending a little over that, probably around 210 or 220. So both of these, I had a budget in mind. I went over it a little, but all in all, a pretty significant deal. I use this so much. This is what I now use in my Pochette Matisse to carry around essentials, and it has really changed my handbag life. I thought it may be useful. I really didn't realize how useful it could possibly be. It's also changed how I'm able to use my classic flaps. So if you saw my Chanel collection video, I have the Maxi Classic flap, and part of the reason I thought I needed a Maxi instead of a jumbo is because my makeup case was so big, and I just did not like to change SLGs. But since I got this, I've been able to use the jumbo much more often, and so much so that I'm thinking of maybe selling my Maxi and replacing it with a jumbo, which I never thought I'd be able to do. And if you have any thoughts about me selling my Maxi, if you think that's a big mistake, to replace it with the same jumbo, a black Caviar with silver hardware, let me know in the comments. Or if you have any thoughts about that in general, let me know. I forgot to mention that the Neverfull now comes with this pouch, which was a major factor in me wanting a new Neverfull. I was going to get one of these flat cases, probably from Prada, that envelope style wallet that they make, to put my receipts. I jam pack my wallets with receipts that I don't want to get rid of because you never know when you might need to return something, but I just couldn't close my wallet after a while. So I was going to get that Prada envelope, and this has come in really handy because this is now where I keep all of my receipts, nice and tidy. So this also, I think, has worked out well. That concludes the Louis Vuitton Selfridges part of this haul. As I said, those two pieces were bought in mid-April, and I've been using them for several months. As you can see, the patina on that Neverfull is pretty dark, and I've had to clean it several times, but I'm one of these people that's pretty rough on my bags, so that's not surprising. The inside I've already gotten a couple stains. It's fine. I don't plan to ever sell any of my Neverfulls, and that's just a part of it for me. That's really the purpose of me buying a canvas bag, is that I can use it and not worry about it. I'll probably insert here a clip of an item that I got at Saks Fifth Avenue. I have the receipt here. That was purchased at the end of March. So actually before I got the Neverfull. So I did an unboxing, didn't upload it because I didn't think that it was particularly exciting, but I think it will be a good addition to this video. So I will insert that right now. It all came from Saks Fifth Avenue. I purchased it during a Triple Points event. For more information on how to shop at Saks and get the most rewards points, I have a video on that entitled How to Save Money on Chanel. Sorry for the background noise, my daughter's watching TV. So the next item came in this box. Obviously it's a pair of Chanel shoes, and I've been wanting these shoes for a really long time, and I decided to go for it this year. I used a lot of Saks rewards points. This is the code, so you can see it's classic ballerinas in a size 37. And here they are. I'll just use one. So I got $260 off these using Saks rewards points, so I paid approximately $555. So I think that's a really good deal for classic shoes that never go on sale. And additionally, I spent the money and got the rubber soles put on because these are all leather bottoms and they tend to get destroyed, especially on New York City concrete streets. I also at the same time had them restore a pair of Christian Louboutins that were completely destroyed and had, you could barely see the red in this part. And these are the Chanel classic ballerina flats in beige lambskin with black lambskin cap toes. So the final part of this haul are two items that I got relatively recently. The first is from Chanel. This is the receipt. So I bought this item in June. It is now July 11th, I think. I bought this at the Chanel on 57th Street. I was there to bring in my Chanel pearls for repair, which is a whole other story because I'm going to have to pay for that repair. But anyway, here's the item. While I was there dropping off the pearl necklace, I asked if they had any brooches. Lo and behold, they had the classic crystal brooch that I was originally looking for back in October, but they didn't have. So I ended up getting the silver brooch that you can see in my haul video in the fall. The dust bag, and here is the brooch. Give you a close-up of the sparkle. Believe it or not, this is cheaper than the one that I got in the fall, and this is part of the classic collection. So this is not seasonal, it's just sold out a lot. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it is made in France. So here's the silver brooch that I got in the fall, and it's still brand new. And here's my dilemma. I love both of these brooches. They're both gorgeous brooches. They're both the same size. I just have no use for two silver hardware brooches. Knowing me, one will get used and the other won't. So I was going to sell this one since this is the more expensive one. So I contacted my SA to ask her about the availability of the black jumbo with silver hardware and caviar leather. And she said that since this is unused, that even though it's many months later, way past the return period, that she would give me store credit for this, which was really nice of her. But if someone were really looking for this particular piece, then feel free to contact me. So I'm still not sure if I can give up my maxi because that is my most used bag, but I'm finding that I am now able to downsize a lot more, in part because of that mini pochette, and also because I don't have to carry as much baby stuff as I used to. And even before I had children, I just carried more. I think now I'm embracing minimalism a little bit more. I say that showing you two completely bedazzled rhinestone blingy Chanel brooches, but the point is I don't need two of them, nor do I need to carry as much as I used to. So the jumbo may just work better in my lifestyle. My hesitancy is that I bought my bag so long ago. If I should ever want that maxi back, I would not be able to afford it again. So I really need to make sure that I'm making the right decision. And here is my classic Chanel brooch that I bought last month. Okay, so last up is an item that I just bought today. So this is an official unboxing. I'm sorry the bag is so raggedy looking, but I bought this and then I went to Trader Joe's and shoved this bag inside the bag with all of my groceries. I wanted to have at least one unboxing since everything else that I bought was so long ago. But this I got today, the beautiful Hermes receipt. And you can probably guess what this is. Here's the 2016 Hermes ribbon. My usual essay was not there today. She's really lovely. The last time I bought a couple of things, she sent me beautiful perfumes. Hermes accessories are my favorites. Probably in every video I've ever made, I've probably been wearing a Click H like I am now, and I really wanted this for the summer. So here's the unboxing. The dust bag. Here we go. It is the Click H in white with silver hardware, or they don't call it silver, palladium. These are definitely expensive for what they are. They are costume jewelry, but I happen to be one of these people that wears their Click H's all the time, and they get pretty banged up. Actually, I'm thinking about doing an Hermes accessories collection video. So this is my final item in the haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was all over the place, filmed on several different days, but I got it done, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any ideas about what I should film next. As I told you, I'm thinking about filming this Hermes accessories collection. I already filmed the Chanel jewelry collection, but I will probably make a couple of changes. I'll film an addendum to include that brooch. Please leave me your thoughts about the maxi versus jumbo, and let me know if you have any other ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.